Greetings, peers and queers. Welcome back to another episode of Monday through Friday. My name is JC, and on this week's episode, I just got a package from my Aunt Sue. We're going to go ahead and open it right here, right now. Let's begin. There is a letter. Let's go ahead and take a look at the letter. Dear JC, sorry I haven't written you much lately. My muse has been badder as of late, but I did want to send you a few more things of your Aunt Carolly's because I know she would have wanted you to have them. I'm sorry also that I didn't see your heartfelt grieving post on YouTube until the other day. Again, I have been working through things myself, but I hope you know in your heart how much she loved you. How she saw you for who you were becoming even when we visited you that Thanksgiving at your mom's house. She talked about the fact that you were obviously working through your gender identity on our way home. She was always so insightful in that way. I am going to cry. I'm including photos. The one you gave her of yourself at age 5 and the one your grandma Shirley took of you in the loo. So this would have been me as a kid in the loo. Here's a picture of me when I was 5. And then this was my Aunt Carolly. The one thing about Sandy is she had a wonderful, mischievous sense of humor, and she could pop Carolly's overinflated sense of self when she got up on her high horse. Carolly, I believe, was deeply in love for the first time in her life, but they hid the nature of their relationship from Sandy's family. Your grandma knew but was worried for her daughter. What about you? Sandy is very ill, and who will be there for you in your old age? They had a wonderful 5 years. But when Sandy passed, she was the third loss your aunt had in the condo after her father, then mother. I remember that. I remember both my grandfather George and my grandmother Shirley passing away. It was quick succession. Carolly could only be at that funeral as her friend and not her widow. It was devastating for your aunt to be unable to properly grieve. I was Carolly's pen pal at that closing year of Sandy's life, and we began visiting about a year after her passing. Our relationship began that way, me helping her to process the grief of 3 significant losses and working through the pain of her recent operation. I'm also including a special framed photo of Sandy and your grandmother. It also has a clock. Carolly collected watches and such. Your grandmother is very ill in this photo. She passed away in 1997. But this is a family heirloom in my book, and I think it would be appropriate to pass it to you. Here is why. You have very strong women in your family, and you take much of your strength from them. Even though they are gone, they still are a part of you, in your DNA, in your spirit. Did you know that your grandmother's favorite holiday was Halloween? I had no idea that was Shirley's favorite holiday. And she passed on October 30th. I do remember that. Carolly always said that everything happens for a reason. I think she liked Halloween because of her mom. She liked all the holidays. And so I'm including her collection of Halloween jewelry. There is a special jack-o'-lantern pin. I don't know if it was your aunt's or your grandmother's, but your aunt loved wearing it in the fall, and I think you should have it. Families are complicated. We don't always get to choose who we are born to, but we can make our own families, and you appear to have made a great start. Please know that I am here for you, and I see you as part of my family. I come from a big one, as my mother was one of 10. Her mother always said, there was always room for one more at our table. Your aunt was struggling with her family as well over her own gender identity. She felt she was a disappointment to her parents. Her parents asked her what they did wrong to make her a lesbian. It was something that always troubled her, though it appeared that her mother had come to accept Sandy at the end. Shirley, your grandmother, wanted your aunt to be more feminine, but in her heart your aunt was pure butch. I love all of the different aspects of Carolly. She had so many beautiful sides to her. It was like admiring a diamond. But anyway, you are not alone in the struggle, and your aunt could see it in you, always. The other things I am including are some of the Xena items your aunt had. I love Xena.
A man in turmoil cried out for a hero. He was Xena, a mighty princess forged in the heat of battle. Her courage changed the world.
You know your aunt was fearless like the character she admired. You should have these as well. There was also this fur hat she had. I just loved it on her because it was so chic. I think you have the panache to wear it as well. I love your wording. I really do. There's also a well-worn lipstick case that I believe was your grandmother's. And then your aunt used it. Again, I think you should have it. Also, your aunt collected journals to write in, but didn't always use them. I found this beautiful red one, her favorite color. And I see you journal a lot, and I think she would have liked you to have it. I added other bits and bobs that hold her spirit, and I feel you would want. A pair of earrings, a scrying pendulum. Use them in good health. In using them, you are being covered with her love and affection. Your grandmother's as well. Grieve the family you feel you lost, but you will always have the other family on your side. That includes me. When things feel tough or you feel low, know that you always have us on your side, and take strength from that. Take comfort from that. Take love from that. Love, Aunt Sue. P.S. I thought you might like the poem your aunt wrote while she was in Thailand, while in her English class in 1970, so adding it too. I had read it at her service, and this is that poem. Twilight. The fog is set upon the rooftops near, and now the looming tower far away tolls its morning chimes without fear that dark will soon enclose the town till day. But still there's figures moving in the mist of people as they hurry on their way, and a young couple meet for lover's kiss, while two old people hobble home to stay. But I, while looking out my window panes, find comfort in the house in which I dwell, and I can feel the warmth of the near flame, which is in yonder hearth and burns so well. And now the dark covets all in my sight. I walk to my room and bid a good night. By Carolly Janne Struck. If I could be half as great as these women in my lifetime, I will have done something right in this life. All right, we're gonna open up this bag first. This one is Xena, and it's got some pins on it. Oh, look at that. That is dope. That is super dope. These are some cool Xena socks. Oh, I can't wait to show Heather this. This is the picture. This is the picture in the clock of Sandy and my grandmother Shirley. It's my grandmother Shirley. This is Sandy. Oh, these are for tanning. These are definitely for tanning. I think this is that fur hat. Oh yeah. I'm pretty sure I've seen her wear this once. I think it was a holiday party at my parents' house. Oh my goodness. Yeah. That is... That is perfect. Yes. I got chills. Thank you, Sue. Thank you. I seriously got chills when I put that on. Pendulum instructions. So this is that scrying pendulum. Now, Heather, my girlfriend, has about 2 of these that she's gotten at different points in her life, but I don't have one. And that is amethyst, too, which is one of my favorite stones. That is beautiful. I've been laxing a little bit on spell work and also on like my devotion, just because life's been kind of catching up and I've been like caught in a lot of different things. But I'm very much looking forward to finding my devotion again, practicing some more, and trying to settle my spirit a little bit more. Open this. JC, this was your Aunt Carolly's favorite Halloween jewelry. It seemed appropriate. You should have it, Sue. Okay. I am a big fan of Halloween, so. These are awesome. This is cool. All right, so it's got Jolly Roger's skull and crossbones on one side. On the other, I don't know if you can see that, it says Grim. That is cool. Ah! JC, I know your Aunt Carolly wore this. Did you know that Halloween was your grandma's favorite holiday? It's a little jack-o'-lantern bin. Yeah. I can't wait until I see you again. Ooh. Little ghost pen. And it's silver. I love silver. Little skull and crossbone earrings to go with the dog tags. Little pumpkin earrings. And obviously I enjoy pumpkins as well. This is the lipstick case. JC, this was your grandma Shirley's lipstick case. Your Aunt Carolly carried it for a lot of years, so it's fitting you get it now. Aunt Sue. Okay. What's up? Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Ooh. That is super pretty. I don't know if I've ever said this on the channel, but I do have a fascination with geisha. I do have a fascination with geisha. I just like the idea of, you know, the rituals of beauty. Everything from tea ceremonies onward to like, this is how you prepare yourself to be presented. This is how you mingle and move through a party. This is how you capture attention, and you do it eloquently. So I do have a fondness for geisha. I find them to be very fascinating characters in history. This is a Xena Princess Warrior bag. Very, very cool. I used to, with my biological father, my Aunt Carolly's brother, when we'd go to visit him, my brother and I used to, we'd watch a lot of sci-fi, the Sci-Fi network. So we'd watch everything from Xena, with Lucy Lawless to Kevin Sorbo's Hercules, and we'd watch Sliders, and we'd watch Jim Henson's Farscape. We would watch a lot of that stuff growing up. So that was kind of bonding thing that I had with my dad's side of the family. And yeah, Xena was always one of my favorites. Also, Lucy Lawless as a person is way cooler than Kevin Sorbo. Putting it out there. That is cool. This must be that journal. It says hopes and dreams. There's... Okay. Okay. Break down again. Well, that appears to be it for this episode of Monday through Friday. Thank you all very much for watching. Special thank you to my Aunt Sue. Thank you to my Aunt Sue. Well, that's pretty much it for this week's episode. Thank you all very much for watching until the end. Special thank you to my Aunt Sue. I love you. I appreciate you. And I look forward to seeing all of you again next week. Bye.